Siyathanda ukuba phambili. Once you're on bus of connect, what's that like? Once it's a lesson, what's that now? Salaman.
driver ngesikon.
Sabanga kanjalo. Okay, awudlule phela sobona abantu. Kibera ngolo kugana ngolta.
So lido. Angani studio siyasibona sithe sizobuyela kithi uma sebesibona si live. Ya semotini ya. But Ning, do you want me to talk over the visuals? Oh. Oh, okay. Split screen, okay. But do come to us and please maybe tell if you are with us. What is yeah, you know, we are trying to get to the front, and also that we can have closer visuals that are closer, yeah, but hey, see if you big that. Can you see? Yeah, see if you big the base. Can you phone color but just phone the base to tell you woman will say see live, so that I can talk over the visuals, Show me. Thanks. So. Babona jama visuals. Split screen service.
Okay, I was AmaZulu. Try to look good.
Why the phones also is playing AmaZulu out to Bakamalas.
Kimera language.
Yeah, the bus was put on them and get shock about passing side. This picture of that.
Shaylı kuvvetli lan. Abi.
Donas.
Yeah.
Amabutan.
Jangan itu sekarang. Sinazama ukuphuma bazombeka esangeni. Ngena ngale futhi. Ngena. Hayi usashayise. Ngithengi. Kemash stop. Prende a moto.
Non tem grande. Number straight.
Oh. Oh.
Hello? Live? Okay. No. We are inside the car. I think it's about to get out.
Ile phambili. Ngena waqhubeka.
Or after the gate. Okay.
Or after the gate?
Yeah. After the gate.
But ngawa chimangkum.
Huh? Okay. Okay. Sushi motor.
Huh?
Sushi motor.
Nongoma. Kulakala khona usibheke ngonyama. Silondoloze sile sikhulu. Abantu bakho behlukane ngokujabula. Ayobuya ngosuku lwakho sokuzokubeka ngonyama. Wena wandlovu. Wena wandlovu. Ayikhululeke bafana. Ayikhululeke.
Yeah? Hey, wasebenza. Hey. Bekunzima kathi.
Morning in Durban, the King's body will be leaving Durban, making its way here to Nongoma. And what we understand, of course, is that before arriving here at Kwakhetho Mthandayo will be the last palace where the King's body will arrive here. He will be going to, his body will be taken to the other 6 palaces here in the area of Nongoma. And of course, as Nkosi Mangosuthu Buthelezi had said yesterday when he made the announcement of the King's passing, saying that the King's body will lie in state for the next few days. In terms of any funeral details, nothing yet that we have heard from the royal family. What we are told, of course, that there is teams that have been put together from the presidency, from the provincial government, working with the royal family, and they are working on the final arrangements for the funeral of His Majesty King Goodwill Zwelithini. I'm just going to move out of shot here for a minute, Desiree, and you can see already workers are preparing the lawns outside of the palace as they expect a number of people will be making their way here to pay their respects to the King. Already, I'm sure you can see here the cars that are lined outside. Indeed, a lot of people are out here. Amakosi is in Duna. We've seen mayors as well, some as far as coming as far as the south coast in from KwaZulu-Natal, down in the area of Mzimkhulu and Kokstad. And this side, just outside the palace, we see a group of amongst here. I see the mayor of Nongoma, Albert Mnganga. I see the mayor of the Zululand district, Thulasizwe Buthelezi. There's also, as I said, Izinduna, Amakosi, all are here. Gathered to pay their respects to King Goodwill Zwelithini. Desiree?
When Umntwana yesterday made the official announcement, he included in their caution about just the COVID-19 protocols and observing them. Do you know, Anda, if there is a plan in place to control crowds? Because evidently a lot of people are going to be coming through.
Yeah, that's certainly going to be one that's going to be very difficult. We can already foresee for the royal family and the government in terms of trying to control the hundreds and possibly thousands of people that are going to be wanting to make their way here to pay their respects to His Majesty. Nkosi Buthelezi, as you said yesterday, emphasizing the fact that this happened, unfortunately, at a time when the country was still under the level 1 of the COVID-19 lockdown regulations, and so they were going to try their best to ensure that they adhere to the regulations. But it's going to be, it looks like it's going to be difficult. But from where I am, and we're sitting right in front of the entrance of the palace, there is police officers that are here. They are taking the temperatures of some of the guests that are coming through. There is also some health officials that are also here with the sanitizers for those that are going inside the palace. And from where we are looking inside, people are gathered in a different areas, so they're trying to ensure that people spread out while inside the palace, before they go in to pay their respects to their family. So they're trying to control the access from inside. Outside here, as well as you can see, as I said, the mayors, Izinduna, Amakosi, who are out here. Many people here, in fact, everyone that I've seen are wearing their masks. They do have sanitizers as well that we have seen. They are trying, what we are told, their best, but in the coming days, particularly this afternoon, when we expect that His Majesty's body will arrive here at the palace, they're expecting that hundreds of people may want to come through to pay their respects.
Thank you so much for that update, and of course, as you can tell, a bit noisy in the background, but she did explain what the situation was. But we continue on the tech. Yesterday, we woke up to the news of the passing of Isilo sa Mazulu King Goodwill Zwelithini kaBhekuzulu. President Cyril Ramaphosa has since declared a special official funeral category 1 for the king.
Who we are first and foremost before we have an understanding of foreign traditions and cultures. And a number of young traditional leaders are beginning to draw closer to that, to gain a thorough understanding of who we are as Africans and what our indigenous ways have been. And that is beginning to find its roots within various traditions and cultures throughout the landscape of South Africa. And we appreciate the role that His Majesty King Zwelithini kaBhekuzulu played in reviving and restoring some of those traditions within the Zulu nation. He became well known, just not only in South Africa, but right across the landscape of the African continent and the global community. And his standing amongst traditional leaders in Africa and the global community speaks for itself. And I believe that his legacy, particularly in advocating the developmental agenda in KwaZulu-Natal through Nongoma Trust, would be exemplary to young people. And in his tribute to King Goodwill Zwelithini kaBhekuzulu, we must transform the Nongoma Trust to achieve much more and ensure that it is making a greater impact on the rural communities of KwaZulu-Natal, and therefore translating throughout the other regions and provinces of South Africa.
So just in closing, what will be the role of the Royal House of Mandela in the proceedings leading up to the funeral?
Hello, Desiree.
I don't know if you can still hear me. All right, we seem to have lost that line there, but Nkosi Zwelithini Mandela, he's the head of the Royal Family House of Mandela and the Mvezo Traditional Council, giving us his thoughts about the passing of Isilo AmaZulu. Let's take a quick break. Join us at the top of the next hour.
At Telkom Business, we make it our business to connect yours to affordable, reliable, fixed-line voice solutions with added value. Make sure you have the tools to seal the deal. We're on it. Choose between our unlimited voice copper or unlimited voice VoIP plans, both at just $1.99 per month. You'll enjoy unlimited calls, free installation, and reduced costs. So send your quote or competing invoice to beatmyquote at telkom.co.za and we'll beat it. Switch to a partner that works harder to connect your business. Switch to Telkom Business.
Join the best. Work anywhere. Be your best. When you get the best deal on everything you need to turn any space into an office space, including a Huawei P Smart 2021, a MateBook, smartwatch, and more, with an MTN Made for Business M plan for just $899 per month. Plus, work through load shedding with a backup power pack for an extra $449 per month. Sign up or upgrade to start earning Yellow Bucks now. Register on the MTN app for My MTN Rewards. It's go time. Everywhere you go, MTN.
The SABC abides by the Code of Conduct of the Broadcasting Complaints Commission of South Africa, the BCCSA. As such, we are committed to being truthful, accurate and fair, exercising exceptional care and consideration with all our broadcast content. If you have complaints or object to any SABC content, you can call the BCCSA on 011 326 3198 or send a fax to 011 326 3130 or email bccsa@napsa.co.za or write to PO Box 412 365, Craig Hall 2024.
Lotto, Lotto Plus 1 and Lotto Plus 2 are changing ordinary lives into millionaires. We do it again this Saturday. Catch the draw show on SABC2.
The Zulu royal family will meet today to discuss preparations for the burial of AmaZulu King Goodwill Zwelithini kaBhekuzulu. Stage 2 load shedding has been extended until 11 o'clock on Sunday night. Eskom started load shedding on Wednesday to replenish emergency reserves and had expected to end it at 11 last night. Thank you so much for staying with us into the last hour of the show. My name is Desiree Jauke. Fortune Madlala and Trafosa Nzwelengwe are your sign language interpreters. A delegation of traditional leaders have left Durban with the remains of AmaZulu King Goodwill Zwelithini kaBhekuzulu. The king will lie in state at KwaZulu Mthandayo Royal Palace at Nongoma in northern KwaZulu-Natal. Our reporter Vusi Khumalo has more.
At the Inkosi Albert Central Hospital here in Durban. This is where we are waiting for the body of His Majesty to be taken here, and then we are told that he will be lying in state for a few days at his palace at Nongoma area. But with us are some of the Amabuto from Durban. This will be Omlazi, Guamashu, as well as Umbumbulu. With me is one of the leaders of Amabuto, who's going to talk to us about why they are here today. Baba Ungulunga, Mr. Machola, usitshela nje afishana kungani nikhethe ukuthi nizohlanganyela lapha namhlanje. Siyaqonda ukuthi nizolanda umzimba wesilo. Usitshela kabanzi ukuthi ke kuyisiko ukuthi mhlawumbe uhambisana kanjalo azolanda amabutho, ukubaleka kwalokho. Zokubambela imali.
Kubaleke kakhulu kabi ukuthi njengoba Khothemu nomthebe amabutho wonke kaZulu azomthatha lapha aphelele khona, amphelezele azayombeka ekhaya kwalekhuzana kwakhethe umthandayo lapha ayobekwa khona.
Kungani kuba mabutho?
Umthetho wakwaZulu usho kanjalo, inkosi ingcatshwa ngamabutho, isilo sithunwa ngamabutho. Umthetho wakwaZulu lo ungaseze washintsha. Mihla yonke amakhosi mayekhothama kuhlangana amabutho ayothuna inkosi lapha ithunwa khona. Njoba silapha nje kusemthethweni ukuthi sizothatha unomthebe isilo samabandla siyosibeka kwaNongoma kwakhethe umthandayo lapha sizothunwa khona.
Yeah, okay. Briefly here, he's saying that according to the Zulu traditions and also cultural practices, it is only Amabuto who can only take or collect the body of His Majesty, and then they'll then take him to the palace, Ketom Tandai, whereby they will also officiate where the burial will be taking place. Manje baba ufushane nje usitshela ukuthi amabutho agcwele lapha mhlawumbe asuka kuziphi inkalo nokuthi ke mhlawumbe uma sekusuka la kiwapi nani nizohambisana naso isilo.
Amabutho akhona la eThekwini enkosi Albert Thuli asuka eMbumbulu, asuka eMlaze 17, asuka eWema eThekwini, asuka kwaMashu eThekwini, wonke agcwele la azothatha unomthebe amusa kwaNongoma kwakhethe umthandayo.
Nina njengamabutho nishaya kangakanani ukudlula emhlabeni kwesilo njoba sesikhotheme nje kubhlungu kangakanani kunina? Siyanazi ukuthi nisondelene kakhulu nasi isilo.
Sishayeke kakhulu uZulu wonke njobe ngaka nje sishayeke kakhulu ngokuhamba kwesilo samabandla. Asizazi ukuthi sizosala la emhlabeni, sizosala sibe ngabakabani. Sidabuke kakhulu ngenhliziyo zethu, sidele ngisho kuye emsebenzini kwebe besebenza njengoba sisebenza nje, kodwa siyinikele ngenhliziyo zethu ukuthi asizoyidelisa ukuthi ngempela okushiwoyo kunjengoba kunjalo yini na. Sidabuke kakhulu siyocela nasisilo lapho esiyobe sihambela khona sisikhumbule ukuthi sishiye sodwa njengezingane zazo.
Okay, yeah, saying that as Amabuto, they are greatly saddened by the passing on of Isilo, His Majesty, and that they didn't even go to work because they wanted to be here. They wanted to also collect his body from here to Ketom Thandayo. Let us ask our camera person, Dabe Zinhle Khumalo, so that perhaps he can follow us so that you can see the legends of regiments who are here, who are ready to also bid their farewell to His Majesty, the King of AmaZulu, who passed on in the early hours of yesterday morning. so that we are seeing quite a number of people who have also had their messages of condolences to the royal family of AmaZulu King. These are the kind of, legends of regiments who are here. This is Amabuto coming all the way from Umlazi, Kwamashu, as well as Mbumbulu, who are here to pay their farewell to the king of AmaZulu, who passed on in the early hours of yesterday morning. Also, we talked to a number of people who also expressed their sadness at the passing on of AmaZulu. So the regiments here are singing war crime songs and also songs that are of jubilation, because they are saying that they have to celebrate the life of Ungangezwe Lakhe, the life of Ubhejane Phumisiqiwini, the life of Umdlokombane. Those are the praise names given to His Majesty, as he was known to be one of the persons who has worked so much in order to build a social cohesion in the country. In an exclusive interview with him in 2016, when the Zulu nation was celebrating 200 years, he did say that he saw himself as King Shaka himself, because he also did some sort of like a similar job or work with Shaka, because currently he's only trying to unite people of different races, while on the other side, King Shaka Zulu was also uniting black people so that they can form one nation, the great Zulu Empire. So that's the current situation here taking place. These are the regiments of AmaZulu coming, or these are the regiments coming from Durban section. They will then meet with other Amabuto from other areas. We can also say that the funeral arrangements have not been announced as yet, but we're told that today the royal family as well as government, they will then together in order to ensure that they do, arrange those funeral arrangements so that they can announce it to the public. So that's the kind of situation that we have here at the Inkosi Albert Lithuli Central Hospital down in Durban. Well, for now, it's back to you in the studio.
And of course, we'll continue to get updates on the latest in terms of that movement. But for now, the Kingdom of Lesotho says it's saddened